This movie might make you a multimillionaire with as little as one XRP coin, so there's no excuse not to watch it. Why? Because XRP isn't up for grabs. An analyst by the name of Esmitty has verified that one XRP will be worth more than $1 million, and he predicts that 10 of them will be worth around $10 million. Anyone with as little as 100 XRP has the potential to amass a revolutionary generational fortune of over $100 million. This is just mind-blowing. This is ridiculous. So let's cut it down to size so we can all work on the same schedule. We can discuss XRP in the next 2 days, and then again 3 days from now. We can ignore the long term and focus on the short term, since XRP is going to break $10 in the next 48 hours. It might be $54.24, according to XRP's estimations. The fact that it has over 4,200 likes, which is used as an authentication mechanism, further lends credence to all of the evidence. Immediately following the publication of this statement, exchanges witnessed massive trades. On the other hand, XRP-only exchanges started going black around the world, and some platforms even stopped processing XRP transactions altogether. Nevertheless, not all cryptocurrencies were subject to this. Although these suspensions were only in place for a short time, they significantly capped the price of XRP because of the influx of buyers. Unfortunately, supplies are low. The outcome is significant supply shocks, which are impacting the XRP price. People were buying, selling, and trading XRP on many exchanges for over $50 as a result, driving up its price. Just to clarify, this has actually happened before on the Gemini exchange and has been confirmed. An abrupt change in supply and massive volume caused $60 to split in half, causing a comparable shift. Naturally, this is the reason why XRP is no longer traded on exchanges. Some have delisted it, while the majority have simply reset the date to when it was offered for trade. In other words, the exchanges delisted XRP and reset all sales. So even if you bought it for $60 and sold it for $60, you would have lost all of that money. In today's video, there are two main themes that I would want to emphasize. To start, how can someone who already holds XRP make the most of the opportunity to sell it for $60? What are the telltale signs of these enormous supply shocks? Second, how do you know that these exchanges won't take the tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of cash that you just made through the XRP delisting process in reverse? Selling at $60 and pocketing the profit before they undo the trade requires 10, 20, 30, or even 100 XRP. You can amass millions of dollars if you understand this idea. You might then use that profit to purchase additional XRP, creating a strategy that would enable you to benefit from fluctuations in supply on several exchanges. But first, I'd like to announce a massive XRP giveaway. I assure you, after seeing this video, you will receive up to $100 worth of free XRP. That's right, more than 50,000 XRP thanks to my partnership with Apple. Get up to $100 free when you subscribe to the channel, share this video, and leave a comment here at XRPG. All you have to do is join up for Uphold using the link in the description, make a transaction of any value between 1 penny and $10, and most importantly, submit the form. You will have successfully entered the giveaway once you have finished that. A maximum of $100 will be yours. So without further ado, let's dive into this video. To make a quick buck, a lot of people just buy and trade cryptocurrencies. Does this rule out the possibility of people making fast money with cryptocurrencies? It becomes a bit of a catch-22 because of this. A market must be established. There are around 150 to 200 exchanges worldwide where XRP may be traded at the moment. As you pointed out, the use case is of no interest to us because many of them are just individuals engaging in superficial trade. Our hope is that XRP can become into a medium of exchange that prestigious institutions may utilize. How dangerous is this then? We would prefer not to have it because it makes a lot of noise, but we will have to wait nevertheless. Take the most recent quarter as an example. Institutional investors accounted for the vast bulk of XRP sales. We will see an increase in the usage of wholesale financial transactions as technology moves from retail to institutional use. At that point, things will start to change. This was my last-minute realization. This is excessive. I simply wish to guarantee that the audience comprehends is essentially what the headline conveys. The judge's ruling means that Ripple's XRP sales are not considered an offer of investment contracts, as mentioned in the headline. What I mean is the tweet. It achieved its goal. They have been greatly vindicated by this, and XRP has also risen 35%. Indeed, the authority of the SEC is greatly diminished. Coinbase and the other exchanges, what are your plans? At this time, it is widely believed that Coinbase and the SEC are merely selling tokens and not securities. The SEC has since lost what should have been a pivotal moment. At this same moment, the whole Bitcoin industry is booming. I find it intriguing. To add insult to injury, they broke securities laws by selling to accredited investors and hedge funds directly during the initial transaction, which only served to further confuse matters. This is a surprising turn of events because, from a strictly rational standpoint, one would expect the inverse. It does indicate that they won, according to Garlinghouse, with whom I just texted. He is even more vindicated now. Actually, I believe these individuals had prior convictions for securities fraud. All I did was point out that you were probably pulling a scam with them. The court found that the sale of Bitcoin by Ripple was illegal under federal securities laws. At this point in the narrative, the story begins. Here, two choices have been settled. When they sold XRP to rich people, they broke federal securities regulations. Securities were not included in the sales that took place on public marketplaces. Their logic led them to conclude that the initial sale of XRP to hedge funds constituted a security. When traded on public markets, however, the Howey test showed that this conviction was missing. It was their weak spot. A professional hedge fund is an authorized buyer, therefore there shouldn't be any problems with it. Selling it to a trader ought to be a breeze. So what exactly is the issue? They have their part and they had their case rejected by the court. After all, you did indicate that the price went up by 35%. It appears that the market is in agreement, and they look rather pleased. Now we can talk about the people at large. At this very moment, it is 37%. Cryptocurrency trading is not something I would do with a substantial stake. We are all aware that people swap headlines. For the sake of this case's verdict, let's ignore everything else. Several coins are seeing substantial price increases right now, but in 5 days we will assess how they are doing now. In the cryptocurrency world, Caesar is like this guy. He fervently defends Ripple Labs and claims they won the case. This is the man himself. Donald Trump has nominated this individual. Cryptocurrency hire Caesar was after the Ripple and XRP verdict. David Sachs gives his thoughts on the matter. That they actually prevailed in the lawsuit has infuriated me. We should also address the newly issued 10 on the XRP ledger before proceeding with that. A huge supply shock might be caused by any and all transactions on the XRP ledger, including mints. Also, with XRP's price at $49.18 due to the supply shock, Ripple will likely begin an XRP buyback. This is typical for conversations like this, as I mentioned before. A big supply shock could occur, for instance, even with a high volume if there is insufficient XRP. Unfortunately for everyone, the Expedition Lass's pricing took a nosedive on that market. Consequently, a handful of exchanges chose to remove it from their listings. It is possible that Ripple Labs will have to delist XRP